Hello and a warm welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us once again. I think India was in a very good position until and unless Shikhar Dhawan departed. Uh, Not the best of ways, actually, because Swepson bowled short of a length delivery. Shikhar Dhawan tried to just pull it over the deep mid-wicket fielder. Well, I think then a spectacular catch by Daniel Sams, a juggling one, of course. But in the end, he was able to dismiss Shikhar Dhawan, and that means Virat Kohli, the captain of India, has been joined in with a new partner, and he is, of course, Sanju Samson. Just want to check with my technical team, are we even live? Or I am that excited? Oh, we are live. I'm getting a couple of messages. Uh, yeah, the technical guy says that we are live. That means whatever I was saying, you guys are listening. So the excitement is at that level that even technical guy was not able to inform us on time whether we are live or not. Yuvraj, what do you think about the first 10 overs between India and Australia? Is India on the driving seat or not?
India and Australia in a very similar position after the first 10 overs. I think it's all in the balance. It's definitely in the balance right now. No team is on top, no team is lagging behind. India have lost a couple of wickets. Shikhar Dhawan did get out again on the cusp of 10 overs, but Sanju Samson has come out. The trajectory of both the innings has been eerily similar. Aaron Finch got out for a duck. KL Rahul got out for a duck. Second wicket falling in the 10th over for both teams, and the score is the same. I
Wow.
don't know how that happened. That is a very weird coincidence, of course. Maxwell had come out. Now Sanju Samson had come out. So far, it's been a carbon copy. First and the second innings has been the carbon copy of each other, and that's why I think it hangs in the balance. India need more than 10 runs per over, which is not the easiest. If wickets will be in hand and they keep going at a good rate, I think they'll be able to chase it down because still Shreyas Iyer and Hardik Pandya in the camp. So it's going to be very interesting, and it's going to be nail biting.
Absolutely, I totally agree to you. I think even Aaron Finch has been able to utilize his bowlers beautifully because Swepson coming in and then bowling the way he did. Probably Shikhar Dhawan tried to attack him, but unfortunately couldn't clear the boundary rope. What is your say on Sanju Samson? He just faced a couple of deliveries till the 10th over, still playing along with Virat Kohli. I think it's a very big innings for Sanju Samson because if he fails here, then there would be a big question mark whether he deserves a spot in the playing 11. Is management doing right to keep him in the playing 11? Or somebody like Shreyas Iyer has been demoted to number 5? Is that decision correct or not?
It's a very important innings. You mentioned rightly. If he's able to win the match for India here, he'll get an extended run, and he'll fuel his chances. He'll enhance his chances of getting into the 11 more number of times. But if he fails to do so, that in so many more players are knocking on the door. There's Manish Pandey. There are the likes of so many players that just have one foot inside that door, who are looking to get into that 11, creep into that 11. Sanju Samson is there, and he needs to make the most of it. You need to grab the chance with both hands because he's in good form. And if he gets out today for a low score, for a cheap score, he'll be kicking himself because he's hitting the ball well. If he would have looked out of sorts, then maybe it would have been fine on his part. But he's been looking good. That will be where the cash lies. If he's able to win the match, if he is able to be the hero of the match today, it will do him a world of good, I think. And Virat Kohli, along with him at the crease, perfect example setter. So couldn't be better for him. Actually, the stage is set. He just needs to set it on fire.
I'm glad you talked about Virat Kohli because Virat Kohli is somebody who wants to play till the end, and that's exactly what he tried in the last game as well, in the first game as well. Virat seems to be in a very good position, nears his another half century. How consistent he has been in this format as well, and I think that's a very good sign for India. But I think all in all, this is a very important innings for Virat Kohli, the individual in 2020 as well
Yes.
because he may be having some great records to his name, but 2020 hasn't gone in the same way as he would have expected it to be. 2020 looked like in the same way it has happened for all of us, and that's not for Virat. So I think he would want to capitalize on the start he has got. If he plays till the 20th over, I think he will definitely finish somewhere between 88 to 90, and that's where we rate King Kohli.
That definitely, I think we rate him very highly, and the stage is set for him also, because he loves these situations. Not a very tall run rate required. It might be a little high when you look at it from the first glance. On the first glance, but Virat Kohli, the kind of player he is, the kind of calculator he is in his mind, he'll definitely want to win this. He's right now nearing his 50, as you mentioned. He's been lacking milestones in the recent past. This one will do him a world of good as well. Of course, he looks confident every time he steps onto the field. You need scores to back it up. And today is a good night for him. Last night also he batted well. And I think Virat Kohli, the captain, the individual, and the team player, will be really, really happy if he's able to get them over the finish line today.
Absolutely. And on this note, we would want to show what exactly happened in the first 10 overs. So KL Rahul along with Shikhar Dhawan started off the innings. KL Rahul got out for a duck as mentioned by Yuvraj. Yuvraj, another interesting thing, both KL Rahul and Aaron Finn phased two deliveries each. So that's also very interesting. Shikhar Dhawan scored 28 of 21 deliveries. But King Kohli, along with, of course, Sanju Samson, are still out there in the middle as I am talking to you. 82 for 2 at the end of 10 overs and 94 for 4 at the end of 12 overs is how the situation actually looks like. Captain Kohli nears his 50, and of course, Sanju Samson is there as well. Glenn Maxwell, Sean Abbott, Daniel Sams, Andrew Tye, Mitchell Swepson, Adam Zampa. So he has already utilized 6 bowlers. It will be interesting to see as which of these bowlers get an extended run and which of these bowlers will not be bowling in the remaining overs. As of now, I think if we want to give a rate, I would say that it's 50 to 48 in favor of India.
50 to 48 in favor of India. I think
King Kohli is still playing and he has got to his half century as well.
He wouldn't care about that milestone. He just wants to win the game for India. I after 10 overs, it's 50-50 for me. Not even 50.1 each side. It's 50-50 for me. Absolutely going nowhere else. It hangs right in the balance. So I ideally love for King Kohli to play the long innings, to go the long way till the 20th over and win it for India in the last over. As I mentioned, it will go down to the wire. That I know. Sanju Samson at the other crease, he has to play a big role. He has to take the pressure off Virat Kohli.
Let's see what happens. India needs 187 runs in their quota of 20 overs. They are halfway stage, looking good. Can Virat Kohli take India home? Can India whitewash Australia in Australia in T20Is? That's the question. We will be answering it all. Rather, India will be answering it all, and we will be bringing it to you. So don't go anywhere. Keep watching Sports Tiger, and see you guys very soon.